Hey guys, what's going on? Dazza FM here, and as you've just seen, we are the Greek champions. The season has come to a close, and today's video we are going to do a team review and a little bit of a player review, and then I'm going to let you know some key information at the end of this video. So this will just be a short, snappy video, but I'm sorry to say this will be the last episode of the series. I wanted to try and get another season in before the FM18 beta drops, but it's not going to be possible. As you may have seen on my Twitter, I have just joined FM Scout as one of their content creators for the new game in 2018, which I cannot wait to start. So I've had to plan that, and I'm also planning my series for my own channels. And also real life work has came into play, so another season of this will just not be doable, and I don't want to get halfway through it and let you guys down. So I'm going to end it here. I may play the save still and do some Twitter updates and tell you how it's going. So if that's something that will interest you, follow the Twitter and you may see that on my timeline in the next week or so. But let's get into this and see how we did. Okay, so the Greek Super League. We won. We was brilliant. All season, ended up with 71 points. We played 30 games, won 22, drawn 5, only losing 3 times. 2 of them against Panathinaikos, which our biggest rivals. So the fans weren't happy about that, but overall their board was happy, the fans was happy, and we won it comfortably by 13 points. And our goal difference was considerably higher than anyone else in the league. So yeah, brilliant. Our top goal scorer for Olympiacos was Ansar Rifard, as Siporsin got injured for the last, 6 or 7 games, maybe a little bit more than that. So he wasn't available to pick that trophy up. So Ansar Rifard, we started him and he managed to pick up 11 goals. Our highest average rating for Olympiacos was 7.64 from Sissoko. He was absolutely brilliant. He didn't even play every game because I had to swap him with Rika at the time because he was getting unfit and tired and stuff. But every game he's played has been brilliant. We'll go to the Greek Cup now. It was dreadful. We played the youngsters, as you know, and we got beat by our rivals, Panathinaikos, and then we lost to like a division below us, a mid-table team, which stuffed us. I think it was 2-0. Well, I say stuffed us. We should have won 6. The amount of chances we had, but we just couldn't convert. But our top goal scorer in that was Marco Marin, who only got the 1 goal. And the highest average rating was Fortunis, who averaged 7.25. Then on to the Champions League. The best part of the season in my eyes, even though that thrilling Greek Super League, as you can see, win it by so many points. We was expected to get to the group stages, but with the group we got drawn with Paris Saint-Germain, ourselves, Sevilla and RP Leipzig. It was a tough group, and we was expecting to be battling for 3rd and maybe dropping down to Europa League and doing some damage in that. But we got through. We came 2nd. We ended up with wins over Paris Saint-Germain, which we won 3-2 in a game, I think, at home. So that was one of the highlights of the season for me, along with beating Sevilla twice, I think. And then that all-important draw last game of the group stages against RB Leipzig, which, fortunately, we was 2-0 down. We just couldn't lose the game. We don't lose and we get 2nd place, and we were able to qualify to the knockout rounds. He steps up, we was 2-0 down. Fortunis gets 2 quality goals and we get through. We then meet Tottenham, which you've seen in the last episode, leg 1, and we got a pretty impressive draw, to be honest. We could have nicked the winner. It wasn't to be, and we drew 1-1. So we went back to their place knowing we had to score, and I will go over, this is what happened. Obviously, we did get knocked out. If I get to the schedule now. So yeah, we lost 3-0. Tottenham was just superb, to be fair. Kane and Son just absolutely tear the defence apart. Look at their shots, 21 to our 7. We did have more possession, but we just was nowhere near on their level. You can tell by the ratings, not one Tottenham player got under 7, and only 2 of us managing to get 7 or over. So we got played off the park, so fair play to them, and they carried on to the next round. But overall in the Champions League, an absolutely brilliant season for us. And if we was to carry this on, I think this really does set us up for next season's Champions League. And I think we can maybe even go one better. We got 5 million for coming where we did, and the board have actually gave me 10 million to spend on players. So like I said, if you carry on following my Twitter, you may see some updates of who I buy and if I can get through a season or not doing it. So right now we're going to jump over to some player reviews, and I'm going to show you my personal top 3 standout players in this season. Number 1 was the signing from Charlton for 1.6 million, the young 19-year-old Ezri Konsa. He's been absolutely brilliant since coming in for us. The only thing I wish I did was register him for the Champions League from day one, because I think he would have been brilliant in it. He only got the 1 appearance, he got 7.4, and he played amazing in it. I wish I'd have done it for him from the start, but I just didn't have the balls, to be honest, and went with some older heads. The Greek Super League, I never expected him to take off as well as he has. He's played 22 appearances, scoring twice, 1 assist, 3 man of the matches, and averaging 7.55. For a lad who wasn't getting games at Charlton to come to Olympiacos and cement his place and get an average rating of 7.55 over his first ever season, I think was incredible, and I think he could have the possibility to be one of the legends at this club on this save. I really think he'll become that good, and he'll be worth a lot in the future. And if he's not to get snapped up by a bigger club, if Olympiacos can do big things, I think he would be the key man to build the team around next season. Player number 2 is Kostas Fortounas. As you remember from episode 1, I had 2 key players who I thought was going to be pivotal for us doing well, of winning the league and a decent Champions League run. He was one of them, and he proved just that. He had 10 appearances in the Champions League, scoring 4 and getting 4 assists, averaging 7.16. Absolutely brilliant. Against PSG, like I said earlier, he was the not PSG, RB Leipzig. He was the one that got us out of trouble and got us that all-important 2 goals, being 2-0 down to get us through to the knockout stages. And even in the league, he had 18 appearances, 9 goals and 5 assists, 3 man of the matches, averaging 7.38. So he's been sensational this season. And if you are on a save at the moment and can afford him, and you're looking for a player in his position, he's been brilliant. As you know, I played him on the wing. I didn't play him through the middle, so he could even be even better through the middle. But he's been very good, and he was my player number 2 for this season. And a final player for me that really stood out this season and helped us achieve what we achieved this season was Carciella, our number 6. We played him on the attacking midfield right. He played 11 Champions League games, only scoring the once but averaging 7, which I think was really good. And in games he was pivotal. He played really well, and he was just a good player all year. But in the Super League, he managed to get 6 goals from 19 appearances and 8 assists, 5 player of the matches. He was sensational in the league. Probably, to be honest, probably the best player. He popped up with so many assists for Ansar Fard and Sigporsson, and a few games when we was losing, he was the one to come out and score a couple and get us through them games. So they're my top 3 players for this season, and I've absolutely loved working with them. So guys, that is it. The end of the Greek Masterclass, the final episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it as much as I have creating it. If you have, please subscribe and hit that like button, and even have a comment just telling me like what you enjoyed the most, what was your favourite part of the season. The only thing I wish was different, that I got longer and could have done more seasons. But it is what it is. We've had a great time doing it, and now we look forward to Football Manager 2018. So guys, a cheeky little Football Manager 2018 update of what you can see on the channel. If you watch my channel update, I think it was like 10 to 12 days ago I dropped that now, you'd have seen that the beta is with Leeds. A Let's Play mini-series where we learn the game together, but also try and get Leeds back in the Premier League while doing so. I'm looking forward to bringing that out. But then when the main game drops, the big one, the main save. Keep an eye on the Twitter, guys, because I'm going to be announcing it very, very soon. It's about perfect and about ready for release now, so keep an eye out for that. And one last thing, as I said at the start of the video, I have joined the FM Scout content creating team. You'll see me over on their YouTube weekly, bringing you content and guides, so keep an eye out for that as well. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.